All right, welcome back. So glad that you're tuning in here. You're going to get to meet a few of my other brothers today as we tour the laying hen operation. And again, as I mentioned before, this is an interactive tour, so go ahead and introduce yourself in the comments. Tell us you're here, and be sure to ask us any of your questions throughout the tour. First of all, the laying hens are a natural fertilizer for the land, as their presence out here and their manure is an excellent fertilizer for the land, a natural fertilizer. And as they're rotating throughout the pasture, they are eating the bugs and critters that would otherwise be a pest to the other livestock. And this is nature's system at work. We didn't invent this. Anytime you would see wild grazing animals in the wild, grazing throughout the prairies, they're always followed by wild flocks of birds. All right, so this is Bryce and Bruce. They manage the laying hen operation. Bryce, how long you been a part of the operation here?
I've been doing this for about 7 years now. Bruce, you've been doing it for about?
I think 3 years. I started during my senior year. So.
Okay, cool. There was actually a study done in Mother Earth News that they actually looked at the nutritional profile of eggs coming from exclusively pasture-raised hens. What did that study show?
Yeah, Blaine, that study concluded that eggs that came from hens out on pasture had 2 to 3 times more vitamin A, along with 2 times more omega-3 fatty acids, and along with 3 times more vitamin E and 7 times more beta-carotene. And that was all coming from just the grass the birds are consuming being out here on pasture.
Right. Now what's interesting is that since pasture-raised eggs have become the real buzz and consumers are recognizing nutritional benefits from hens that are out on pasture like this here, overnight we've seen national brands begin putting pasture-raised as a claim on their egg carton. Tell us a little bit about how that's happening.
Right, no, absolutely. Basically what you're now seeing is free-range houses that are basically all they're doing is cutting a whole bunch of holes on the side of their buildings just to allow birds to go outside, and they fence those houses in to get them that 108 square foot per bird, and that's how they're getting their pasture raised claim by just simply doing that.
Okay, so you're saying a conventional style barn would say 20,000 hens in it. They're just putting some doors on the sides and hoping the hens will range outside. And they're actually claiming up to 108 square foot per bird of access. But the question is, are the hens utilizing the space? Now you guys are giving these hens 280 square foot of pasture space. So the question that maybe a customer should ask when they're looking for pasture-raised eggs, because there's so many now, is one, are the houses actually rotated throughout that pasture space? Because if they're not, the hens aren't going to be utilizing the pasture, and you're not going to get the benefits not only to the land, but you're not going to get the nutritional benefits of the egg if the hens actually aren't outside. Got it. Okay. Now, would you guys take us inside the hoop houses here real quick? Show us how those work. Okay. All right. So we're walking into the mobile hoop house. So this gets moved to fresh pasture every day.
Every day. Yep.
And so what I'm noticing is what's interesting is that even if they're inside the building that moves, they're still on pasture. So whether they're inside or outside, they're on pasture. Okay, tell us what else we're seeing here.
So basically what we got in here is all the necessities a hen would need. We have their waters alongside the walls, on both walls actually.
Okay, so they can get water whether they're outside or inside?
Inside, yep. We also have their nesting boxes here mounted on the walls. That's where the hen goes up and lays her eggs. We also have roosts here the hens can perch up onto at night. We also have the feeders here.
So this like all the amenities right here in one package.
Absolutely.
And you've got shade here for them to come in.
Yep.
And so what, the feeders basically continental breakfast every day. Tell us about the feed.
Yeah, it's just basically a non-GMO corn and soybean feed ration.
Okay, non-GMO corn and soybean.
And then we obviously have the guard dog here that helps protect against a lot of our aerial predators we may have, or even the nighttime predators.
Okay, all right. So that's basically security for the hotel.
Yes, it is.
Okay, gotcha. Well, guys, appreciate your time here. We're running out of daylight, but appreciate you watching this video, and your support of our farm is creating opportunity for careers for these guys. to work on the farm.